Robbie, just reflecting on Saturday for a moment, I know when you come to speak to the press straight after the game, you say emotions are still running high a couple of days after that game. Time to reflect on it. What are your thoughts now?
My thoughts are that we can play better than we did. But on reflection, it's always nice to see the boys battling right to the end, and securing a point when we maybe didn't deserve it might become really important at the end of the season. So the attitude of the players was great. Our quality wasn't up to the standard that we've set ourselves in previous games, but to scramble a point and battle and be effective in the final minutes. We've been on the end of a few set plays in the final minutes, and it was really nice for us to have a positive result with a corner in the last minute.
I know you spoke about consistency as well after the game on Saturday. Can you sort of put that in part down to a young squad, inexperienced squad, and still coming together as well, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. And again, my hand was forced a little bit in the summer with the type of players that we could bring in, and we won't go into that, but certainly these are finding their feet in men's football. They'll make mistakes, but the one thing that they're giving me is effort, and the battling qualities were certainly there against a really strong Leyton Orient team who were on an excellent run of form themselves. So to scramble a point at the end is always a positive, but again, we can't be satisfied with the way we played. The players know that, and we ask them to get better and cut out individual mistakes, and if we do that, we think we're a good team.
And we've shown the quality that we do have on numerous occasions this season, quite regularly away from home, another away game tomorrow night in the FA Cup, another opportunity for them to showcase that ability.
Of course, and it'll be a different type of game to what we played on Saturday. It'll be a very technical game. Notts County came here and showed that they like to play the ball out from the back, and they're a good footballing team. It's a game we're looking forward to. It'll look different in terms of the style of the match, but we feel that we're a technical team as well, and we've got some really gifted players, so it should be a really good football game. The motivation of the fact that we're in a replay with the penalty decision late on against them the first time should spur us on, and it's a fantastic carrot at the end that says you get a home tie on TV. So that's all in the focus, but yeah, we've got to deal with the 90 minutes, extra time, penalties, whatever it takes to get through.
Yeah, what kind of game are you expecting on Tuesday night? You say it's going to be different from the first
It'd be a football game, that, like I say, I think everybody saw that their style of play was to build from the goalkeeper and through defence. It'll be a game which is played predominantly on the floor. Possession stats were equal in the first game. I think we actually shaded it. It'll be a game which will challenge us in many different ways, but one we're looking forward to, because I think that type of game suits our players as well.
And how much does that second round game sort of play on the mind? Do you try and take the focus away from that game and onto Tuesday night's game for the players?
The focus is, of course, the game coming up, but yeah, of course, it'd be silly to say that you don't want to be playing on TV to showcase your talents, but that only comes if we win it. There's no point thinking about the next game until you deal with this one. So it's a motivation, of course it is, but we know it's going to be a really difficult game against a good team on Tuesday.
How did the squad look in today in training after the weekend's game?
So picked up, obviously Sam Graham's injured, came off with a hamstring injury, so he'll have that scanned. Jim McNulty's still missing, so it's a couple of more bumps and bruises. Obviously Alex Newby will assess today, he missed the previous games. Josh Andrews came on for 20 minutes, so we'll see how he is, because that's his first, he's not really had a reserve game after his injury. He's gone from training straight into a match. We've got a few bumps and bruises that we'll assess, but other than sort of the longer term injuries in Jim and now Sam, we should be okay.
Will you know more about Sam later in the week after?
He'll get a scan today. He'll get a scan today. So obviously yesterday, just trying to let it settle down after the game, and but yes, it's a hamstring injury, and usually they're not quick ones.